Hey you, welcome or welcome back to Booking with Star. I'm your host Star, of course, and in this video we are going to be talking about some of the goals that I have for 2025. Can y'all even believe that it is about to be 2025? That is insane to me. One thing that I am super excited about 2025 is just continuing my reading journey. This year has been an amazing year for me. Falling in love with books and different stories and genres, and I'm just so excited to see what this year ahead will bring. So first things first, I just want to make it clear that you will never see me setting a certain amount of books that I want to read for the year as one of my reading goals. I personally think that setting a number is too much work for me. I read for fun. I feel like once I set a goal for myself, like, oh, this is the amount of books that I want to read for this year, it becomes more about the numbers instead of actual reading for me. However many books I read in the year, it just is what it is. That's just the vibe for the year, whether that's 5 books a year, 100 books a year. I don't really want to put that stress on myself or that pressure or feeling like when the year's coming up and I'm behind, now I have to hurry up and crunch through these books. That's just not the type of reader that I am. One of my major goals for 2025 though is expanding my reading palette. I feel like I'm a pretty good reader when it comes to genres. I do try to read a little bit of everything. I have an open mind. So I'm excited to just explore more into other genres and coming outside of my comfort zone of the genres that I really do like and that I do prefer to read. Just switching things up and maybe trying some literary fiction or contemporary fiction, philosophy, maybe even some nonfiction books, just to explore and see what's out there, because there are so many genres and so many subgenres, and I feel like it's kind of unfair to cap yourself off because you never know what you could fall in love with. I'm also really excited to keep growing my book collection. All of these books are what I have accumulated since March. I have about 100 books on my bookshelf, so I'm excited to continue to grow and collect more books and to see what my book collection looks like at the end of 2025. I do have 3 books that I definitely know I want to read in 2025, and the first one is It by Stephen King. I already told y'all that I really like Stephen King. I want to add all of his books to my collection. It is one of the books that have to get read in 2025, and I want the original edition. Well, I think it's the original edition, but it's the book that's over 1,000 pages. I want that book so bad, y'all. Let me tell you, I am never intimidated by a thick ass book. I actually love thick books, and that book is so thick and so juicy, and I just cannot wait to add it to my collection. Another book that I know that I'm definitely reading in 2025 is the last book in the Amari series. That is one of my favorite series of this year. She found her brother, he came out of a coma, so I already know they are about to tear things up, and I have to finish that last book. I'm hoping that in 2025 we get a paperback, because that is the main reason why I did not get the book yet, because I can only find it in hardcover, and the first 2 copies that I have are paperback. But honestly, if it's not in paperback, I'm getting that book in hardcover, and it just is what it is, because I have to finish this series in 2025. Third book that I definitely want to read in 2025 is Tuesdays with Maury. I seen one of my mutuals talking about this book. She was reading certain passages from it, and I really was enjoying it. It basically follows this student and teacher relationship. The teacher is hospitalized and is in his last days, and the student decides that he's going to go and spend every Tuesday with him and kind of just talk to him and get insight about life, and I'm very interested in reading that. Another one of my reading goals for 2025 is to read and shop from more indie authors, independent authors. Typically when I buy my books, I'm either getting it from like Amazon or Target or Barnes and Nobles. So this year I want to consciously make the decision to read more independent artists, as well as shopping on their websites if they do have a website, and buying their books directly from their website. Not saying that all of my books are going to be purchased that way, but I do want to make more of a conscious decision this year to read more from indie authors. Those are really my main reading goals for 2025. I'm really excited to explore and to see, what else my reading journey is gonna bring for me. In 2025, I really want to be consistent with my YouTube channel and seeing how I can grow and really focus on building a community on here. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I always start and then I stop, and I've never been consistent enough to see where my efforts would take me. So with 2025 and me having an actual niche and wanting to talk about something that I'm so passionate about, something that I really do every day outside of social media, I'm really excited to see where this can take me. I'm really excited to build a routine and work on my discipline and consistency to at least post 2 to 3 times a week. That is my main goal for 2025 with my YouTube channel, is being consistent. That kind of ties into my life goals as well, really just being consistent and being disciplined, finding a routine that works for me and my lifestyle, so where I can pursue things that I really want to do. You know, I'm not really here to be like new year, new me and all that stuff. I'm kind of just going to go day by day and just continue my regular life the way that I normally do. But I do want to continue to work on my consistency and my discipline, not just on YouTube, but just in my day-to-day life. We all know, well, most of us should know, that in 2025 there is a chance that TikTok will be getting banned, which I am very sad about, because I started sharing my book journey on TikTok and I have built a community on there, and I have met so many of my mutuals who enjoy the same hobby as me. So I am really, really upset if it does get banned. But if it does not get banned, wishful thinking, I do have a goal to go live more on TikTok going forward if it doesn't get banned. I'd be wanting to go live now, but I'm low-key up. But I do really want to work on going live at least once a week if we are able to keep TikTok. If TikTok does end up getting banned, I'm primarily just going to be on YouTube. I probably maybe will transition over to Instagram. I'm not 100% sure. I have a personal page on Instagram, which I do sometimes talk about books on there, or take my books from TikTok and transfer them over to my Instagram. I don't know if I will just convert that whole that whole page into a Bookstagram, or if I will create a whole new one. I really don't know. We kind of have to cross that bridge when we get there. But my main focus will be this channel and interacting with you guys and really just building a book community here. Those are my reading goals for 2025. I'm super excited to see where this year takes us all. I'm excited to explore more books. Let me know in the comments some of your reading goals, a book that you know for a fact you're definitely going to read in 2025. Like I always say, if you made it this far to the video and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Because clearly you're jacking the book vibe, so you might as well go hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video.